Welcome traders, are you ready for this week's Did You Crush It? Well, that's up to us this week and see if you actually did crush it. So let's go through some dollar pairs, some yen pairs, some euro pairs, some whatever pairs you want to go through and see if did you crush it or were you just glad you stayed out of it? Well, in this webinar we're going to go through entries and targets that you should learn to maybe take in the future. So, yep. What else? I hope that you're fine. I hope that you're nice. I hope that you have had a good day. I'm just looking into what is really happening today. We have Trump having COVID. We have Biden not having COVID. So yeah, cool. I don't know if you can see that I'm alive. I hope that you're alive. Hi, Abraham. So Abraham found me at least. So that's good. That's good. So yeah, there we are. That's cool. So my name is Emilio. I'm a Forex Trader. I'm an economist. I am here to help you becoming a better Forex Trader. Nothing else. That's a large commitment, but I'm here every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday, every Tuesday, and sometimes also every Monday, every Tuesday, every Sunday, every day in my Discord channel, helping you every day, asking questions, and yeah. So trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Money invested today can be lost tomorrow. So this webinar does not contain any investment advice. It's only for educational purposes, but also entertainment, because I do consider myself to be so stupid that it's funny for somebody. Other than that, I don't have any coach today. As you can see, I have water. So let's get on with it. Please state your pairs or currencies that you want me to cover, and I'm up for it. Is the music too loud for you guys today? Trying to reintroduce the music. Just a bit subtle in the background. Cool. So we have Tito, we have pound yen, please. Okay, alright, that sounds like a good deal to me. Pound yen, British pound. So, what do you want to do? What do you want to say? What do you want to go through here? Well, let's see. We have the sell price. We have stop, sideways, stop, up, stop. Question is, are we going up? Are we going down? Ian, if you can hold as well. Okay, alright. We can look into it. USD Mexican. We can do USD Mexican as well. So here we have an interesting pair. Let's then add some layers to it. So that's the start of the week. Okay. That's what we saw on Monday. Okay, so if you were a seller, you were like, okay, it sounds like that sounds like a good deal to sell, and that sounds like a good deal to sell. Okay, let's see if that lines up with pay points. I don't know. I forgot to put them all actually. Okay, so pay points was here to sell. Okay, cool. According to pay points, that is not a valid sell price. Take that away. So if you were a seller, that's where you were selling as plan A. Okay. The other thing is, if you were a buyer, like sometimes side up, some of these are up, some of these are up. So if you were in a buy this week, you were totally right about your direction. As you can see, that's double bottom. That's a higher high at least. Higher low, higher high, higher low. So somewhere in here, last Friday, you could have been an entry. The other question is, that's also support and goes straight out to TP on Monday. That means potentially also counter trend. CT back down to central. That didn't happen. The other question is, what really happened here? Okay, we have sell-off, we have bullish, and then we have range, and then we have a new low. Then we don't have a new low anymore, and then we're just going a bit up. So let me explain to you. So this is no deal. No deal. This is wrong. This is a deal. Okay? Deal, don't deal. So no deal makes the market fall, and deal makes the market rise. Trump postpones campaign events, says some of it can be virtual. Okay, cool. Okay. What were you supposed to do this week? If you were a buyer, this was your buy zone, basically. This was your take profit, nothing else. You should not be in any buys here. Okay. You could potentially say that if it came down to M3, that you would be back down here buy. That might have been yesterday, actually, this morning. That would be that price. But other than that, that's your buys and that's your buys. You bought at what that price is. Let's do that. You know, I like that. Maybe I should have one day of the week where I go straight only through your trade plans. I would love that, actually, by the way. Nothing else, only your trade plans. Okay, good. Depends which day you entered and what price, no, at what time. Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? That is not correct. I would not do that. I would definitely not do that. I would definitely not do that. This is probably the most correct one, because of coming back to this support here. But this is thin air. At that point, it's just thin air. Cool. So that basically means that you guys need to send me trade plans, and I basically don't receive much. That's the truth and honest, and I asked a lot about it. I feel like, but maybe I should ask more. You bought today. Okay. Then you're right. Cool, Moses. Stay on with it. I wouldn't be confident about this range though. Is this a head and shoulders? Is that what you guys call it nowadays? I wouldn't be hoping for it, by the way. Head and shoulders in my case has always failed me. So I just see this as a downtrend and then just continue to fall. And buyers failed. That's what I see. Okay. But yeah, cool. Good. So did you crush it this week? I think yeah. Moses? Moses? You get a thumbs up on that one. What's next? Pound yen, we went through now. UK oil. Can I do US oil instead? Oh, okay. I haven't looked into this one. This is interesting. Okay. I might have said stop loss above here. That is potentially your entry to sell. It is bearish. I was right about that. Maybe not the entry price. Do I take credit for that? Nah, maybe not. But yeah. Maria Georgic says USD NOK. We can do USD NOK. So basically, Made a new low compared to that low, so that turns bearish there on that price. Did not make a new high. That's also bearish. So we don't know that. We can make plans of it, okay, right? So you just say there and you say there, and then of course apparently that was apparently the sell prices. Yeah, okay. As you can also see for the sell zones this week, I don't know what you did, but yeah, basically. I also tried to do without pivot points, by the way, if you're looking into it. So yeah, if you sold and you made money, you're good. That's a thumbs up. If you bought this one, that would be a scratch in your trading. Okay. Did we reach target? Boom. Reach target. Target. Euro New Zealand. So we did not make a new high this week. So I think I exited my buy here. Profit. Or was it here? Somewhere I closed it. We're no longer strongly bullish. If we do that though, that would be nice. Kind of range. So whatever that up move is now a bit more muted, but still the plan. For the 1 hour, I would say I still need to break that and then higher. And then you're like wondering, but I'm a seller, okay? That would be interesting. You're still looking into those prices here. In terms of this support here, I guess that's the same as the central. We just did it correctly. Yeah, ish. And then that support resistance. Yeah, okay, give or take. So you want price to be up here and then sell it next week. Yeah. So basically both wants price to be here. And it also depends who is going to win. I don't know. We didn't hit target this week. Sorry for that. My apology. Didn't know what the market was going to do this. But if you did your job, right? That might have been your entry if you're a buyer. Okay? But you never got a second chance. So you only should have one order in here. Just one order here. If you were a seller, did you ever get a sell price? Well, depending. I like that, but I hate that. So it failed, luckily. But yeah, here's the sell price, here's the sell price. And it was in the sell zone and the sell week, so guess. But other than that, cool. Look for the next zone. USD NOK for Maria. Okay, so what did I do here with you guys? I had an entry 49 flat, give or take, 49.99 or whatever it was. So we say 49. I did get stopped out here and I lost all that. Right now this is a follow-up trade, by the way. Now it's more muted, so it's still bearish. But a close below 940 is the golden number if we're going to stay bearish or if we're going higher. So if you were a good boy and a good girl, this is where I would love you to trade, to sell. If you are even a better good and girl, this is where you sell. When price is coming down here, this is where you sell. You are allowed to want to for price to come back up to 940, and then it's up to you, and then down to 910. But that's that. It is bullish? No, this is not bullish. But it could be bullish. It can turn into bullish. Yes. Isn't that amazing? It can, but it's not. Okay. Are you happy, Maria? And what is intro reasons? Double bottom, double top. Kind of a new low. That is actually a new low, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, that's a new low there. This low here. So that is new low, sell, new low, sell, new low, sell. So there could potentially be 3 entries here, and I only get 1. That annoys me the crap out of me. Anyways, cool, awesome. I'm done with news, you know. Australian dollar, US dollar. Can somebody tell me a price? I will give you reasons. What would your entry price be? 70.10? 17.80? Or 71. Okay, so I will write them down for you so you can have one. One is what be your entry? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just looking for why. You bought at 91.9. Okay, that is okay. Interesting. $71.9, sorry. But yeah, so which prices would you buy at? 71.10, 70.80, or 71 on those prices if you were a buyer? Oh, you sold at 71.90. That's cool. That's good. I love that. Yeah, okay. Maybe not enough confirmation for that. Sorry. So, if you bought here too early, if you bought here, correct. If you bought here too late, okay, too early, too late, correct. Why is that correct? Why? What am I talking about? New high, new high, new high. Oh, there is a new high compared to that high there. Catch the pullback. That's when you have your entry. And then you're looking up to M4 at 73. Didn't happen. Sorry, mate. Okay. Whether I have an entry, I have the entry around here on this price. And where did I get out? I think I got out maybe here. So I have a profit of 85 pips. Cool enough. So where do you then sell? Okay. then you have to have a double top or some kind of reversal, then a new low and a pullback. So where's the low? That is the low there. Then you have to have a new low there. Then you're breaking that low as well. Okay. Correct price is 71.70. Give you a bit of a room. 70. I could be better, but it's just to give you a bit of room. But of course, it would have been better to be higher, but just to give you a bit of room of price doesn't always go up so far. And you should now be minimally in 12 pips in profit. So if you were a buyer equals profit this week, that's where I want you to be. If you were not in profit and you bought US Aussie dollar this week, we need to talk. If you sold this week on Aussie dollar, equals in profit. How is that possible? Well, if you are in a market where you know where to trade, when to trade, you should be able to understand when you can and when you cannot. Okay? Isn't that mind-blowing? That is definitely mind-blowing for me. So the question becomes, did you crush it this week? Did I crush it this week? Aussie dollar is one of my winners this week. So, cool. Awesome. What else? Which else? USD yen. Okay. Jawohl. You can look into that as well. Salam alaikum, bro. Alaikum salam. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum. So, okay. Nothing. It's a week of nothing. That might be a sell opportunity. That's all. Between 105.58 and 105.35, it's a sell opportunity. But if you bought or sold in here, nothing here. Nada, nothing. Okay, you could you have sold? No, you couldn't have sold. Because you hadn't have a new low here. So no. So you should not have been trading this week. Like, but this is hindsight. Well, this is not trendable. Okay? If you're a buyer, yes, that's a buyer, that's a buyer, and that's a buyer, and that's a buy. But when that happens, nah, then you're now basically range bound at this point. So that's your exit point. So sell. Oh, that didn't happen. So that's where you get out. Okay, cool. Euro dollar is what on earth went on this week? I got an entry where? Here? Somewhere. Got a new high and then a pullback. And then if I got at the same time, I might have got out here then. So I got somewhere between 70 pips. So that's, what is it, 83? So that's 70 plus 85. How fast can you think, Evan? 155 pips. Cool. Yeah, but I mean, whatever you're doing is not the same what we're doing. Wow. Okay. Cool. When do you sell then? If that was the buy price. And here is where you get out, or there is where you get out, because it no longer made a new higher high. So now you're muted. If you were a seller, I guess you could sell there, because that look, okay, well, if you have that line here though, as those people trading, my point is, instead of this one making that, it is no longer bullish but bearish. Okay. In regards to what you just said a moment ago, I don't know what I said a moment ago, but I hope it was valuable for you. Should one rather have a large account to trade with than to trade with a small account? Trade size doesn't matter. Maybe size does matter, apparently, but it all comes down to this thing here. It's called percentage of your account. So percentage, so if you have $100, you should only risk 1%. If you have 1 trillion, you should also just risk 1%, maybe not so much though, but maybe 0.01 lot, the percent of the account instead. But not more than 1%. So point being is, no matter what your account size, it all comes down to your percentage you're risking per trade. So if you do have, hi Solomon, if you have 100, if you have 100,000, it doesn't really matter to me as long as you do risk do management. And I don't really care about how much you have in your account, to be honest. I do care if you have less than 100. I don't know, would care. But as I demonstrated on Euro New Zealand last week, where we, is it last week? We enter, oh gosh, where did we enter? It was a heck of a week at least, but I think I entered somewhere in this area here, came up here, had over 1,000 pips together on a $200 account, which was actually 180. So I took that to 265, whatever it was, somewhere around there. So I don't know if the math is way up, if it's 100, if it's 1,000, if it's 90, whatever, but give or take, yeah. It was at least 1,000 when I did the calculations of it. So yeah, small accounts doesn't really matter, because I only took one trade, and then once that went to profit, I put that to SL, and then I entered a new one. Okay? And then, so this is what I teach you in my courses. When you buy here, you should also buy here. And I remember now, I bought here, and I bought here, and I had an entry down here. Okay, so that went into profit, one entry, and then I put that on to break even. That went, so put that to break even, came in here, went into break even, and then it went to take profit, and ta-da, done. Hi Javier, nice to see you too. Okay. So it all depends on it all depends on your analysis, on your market situation, and your ability to read the market and be in those trades where, okay, it just went in my direction, because but that depends on my analysis, which we did ahead. And I remember saying to my team, 3rd of September, and I've proven this before, 3rd of September is when I planned my trade for 21st of September. Okay, that is 18 days ahead. Isn't that amazing? So I know what I'm going to do in the future. Cheers, mate. Gold. I asked my traders today, when did I do this? I think I might have done this last Saturday, maybe? Sunday? Monday, Tuesday? I don't know when I was live here last time, but it's not completely perfect. Was I here on Tuesday? I wasn't not here on Tuesday, so maybe it was on Monday or Sunday or Monday. So that would probably mean we were somewhere here in this market. So that's kind of interesting how it followed what I said. But apart from that, cool. What do you want to see now? As a seller, you want a new low. But this week we did not hit target. That was your buyer price of this support here, and rest is history. If buyers did what they were supposed to do, they should be in profit. Okay, buyers should be in profit this week. Did you do that? That's up to you. And you have multiple reasons of entry. You have 1, you have 2, and you have 3 entry points. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm trying, mate. Really trying. So here we're like, okay, what's really going to happen here? I haven't done the monthly guys with you guys. Oh, okay, that's bad. This is the first sell point for this for gold, by the way. So it also depends if it falls from here or if it actually goes up here. That would be also a good trade idea. Up at 90.50, down to 1800. Both are valid. But apart from that, not much. If you were a seller, if I was a seller, I wouldn't have entered yet. I shouldn't have entered yet, at least. Because this is considered still to be an uptrend. Whatever you guys do, those trend lines. So I need a challenge of this low. And a low before selling. Okay, is that cool? Is that how you wanted to go? I don't know. Somebody sold this morning, I know, and lost money. Sorry. Your trading didn't allow, well, what do you call it? Your market analysis was not complete. Sorry. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe that's someone else's fault. I don't know whose fault it is. Which other pairs do you want me to go through? So, this is currently bullish on 1 hour at least, because it has not made a new low or turned lower. Okay. Pound dollar is trying to go higher. Don't like that. Where is the buy price for pound dollar this week? Market open, but that's not any high. Pound GU this week has been difficult. If you lost money, I can understand. If you gained money, I can understand. This is where you kind of would say that's your support, and then you might have been stopped out. You know, things happened. But if you're a seller, you're like, that just went sideways into the roof and whatever. Well, okay, cool. Pack up your bags and start reading about Brexit. And enter only when you're totally sure Brexit is a thing, and you need to understand when news comes out, what do you do with news? Okay. Pound going down next week. Okay, cool. That is the part of one. Hope. Plan? That's cool. Then I would say that you are potentially right, potentially wrong. We shall see. That is up to the market. Okay, cool. Next pound will go down. Okay, cool. USDCAD. I want this to rise, but it doesn't want to rise. But that's a new low, isn't it? So maybe this is actually bearish or some bullish. But that's support. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's look at this one. This is a similar one to pound Aussie yen, Aussie dollar. Sorry. Hi James, nice to have you here. Double bottom, higher high, higher low, buy. So if you did buy here, you are 57 in profit, minimally. If you then made somewhere down here and said that is a double bottom somewhere, where is it? Then that's a buy zone, then that's a buy zone, then that's a buy zone, then that's a buy zone. So generally speaking, you should at least have one order if you're a buyer. If you're a buyer this week, you should be in profit. The Power of One is asking why I don't have a Telegram group. I don't understand why you are stuck in Telegram. It is so last year. And now people are using Discord, and that's what I'm using. No, practically speaking, I don't like Discord. It's too messy. It's not what I've been there. I have had a group. If you want to go to my Discord, my Telegram group, cool. I will give the link to my Telegram group, but I'm not there talking every day. If you want to ask me questions in my Telegram group, you can ask questions in the Telegram group. I might not answer you. So if you want to go there, cool. I'm not going to stop you. It's still open, still not closed. So for New Zealand dollar, depending on what you are, this was your buy zone, and this is now turning your sell zone. Stop loss above here, and buyer have stop loss below here, and see what happens. So it's kind of in a range at the moment. Do you use microphone on Discord? Yes, I do. If you want me to talk on Discord, I will talk on Discord. As I have a microphone here, I have a microphone there, and I have a microphone there. I have 3 microphones I can use if I want to. Cool. Wondering where you're selling. Wondering where you're buying. So up to market, where do you go? Alright, so what else do you want me to cover? Euro pound is absolutely just sideways. Nothing to see, nothing to do. So I left that. Potentially looking for buys here. I don't know if I like that though. New Zealand dollar can do that as well. So I want this to break 94.60. So I made this chart when price was up here. And apparently that's how it came down, and then went up there, came back down, didn't break it, and now you can say that's your plan. But also, if you are a buyer, you're thinking, oh, amazing, let's go higher. Okay, cool. So what do I want you guys to leave from here today? What is the ultimate thing that I want you guys to go into? First of all, trading Forex is based upon knowledge. It's your knowledge about the market, and it's only up to you. It does not matter if you're a woman, if you're a man, if you're a child, maybe it does. If you are clever, if you're smart, if you're intelligent, if you're good looking, not looking, good looking, fat, doesn't matter, thin, doesn't matter. It only comes down to the knowledge about the market. If you are wrong, knowledge. If you're wrong about the market this week, it only proves one thing. You were wrong that time. That's the only thing the market tells you. It does not tell you that you're not going to be successful in the future. It does not say anything about how you have been unsuccessful in the past. Your future success is not determined about based upon your past failures. A failure is not a failure until you have given up. If you give up, you have failed. If you haven't given up, you haven't failed, because you're still in the process. As long as you're still doing, still moving, you're still alive, and you still learn, you still have a chance to become a successful Forex trader. It's only up to you. Is it difficult? Yes. Is it easy? No. Will you suffer? Probably. Will it be something you have never done before that you can never imagine you would ever do again? Plausibly. But on the other side, you yourself is the only one that can do it for you. If not, you have to pay someone else to do it, and that costs you money. That might how you got scammed in the first place. I'm sorry for that. But other than that, you are responsible for your own learning, for your own mistakes. Take pride in understanding the market, understanding where you should have your stop loss, and also understanding that if the market goes against you, it doesn't matter now, because a new trade might happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and you might be a successful Forex trader. You might be a success next time. So, what am I trying to say? I learned this by myself. I'm still learning by myself. Might not be better than you. I just never gave up. That might be the only difference between me and the other guy next to me. And then you're wondering, how do I understand where the market is going? You have to send me trader plans. You have to do it again, do it again, do it again. I need to look at charts and charts and charts until you are so secure that you know that you understand the charts. Then you need some help, probably with some pivot points, potentially with some support and resistance, potentially. But why did price stop there? Why didn't it stop here? Why didn't it stop here? Because it's a profit target. It is at $40. It is at a such a psychological level. Psych level. Okay, how do I know that? Well, after some learning, after some failures, and a lot of losing, I have understood that it plays around round numbers. Okay, cool. I also understand that every start of the month is very important. Okay, why do you say that? Well, look, this is 1st of October. It fell. Okay, it fell. From where? It fell from the central pivot, the most aggressive sell point of the month. Where is it heading? Well, maybe down to either 37.20, because that's at 1, or down all the way down to 35.60. I don't know which one, but I do know one thing. That is the plan for sellers. And I might have said, I don't know if I've said it, but this is bearish. How do I know it's bearish? Why isn't it bullish? So, okay, technical analysis. This is bearish because this is lower than that low. Okay, cool. Low, 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 low. Stop there. Okay, there's no longer bearishness. Now it's buy, 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 buy. Okay, it's a buy. And now let's go down, 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 down again. Hasn't broken above this high yet. Not a buy, 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 not a buy. Sell off. Lower than that low. And now you're like, but this is bearish. No, it was bearish all in this time here as well. It was just waiting because that was the sell plan. That was the bullish plan. And after that, it was just, I don't know. I would call it black. And then sellers took over or continued their mission as there was from up here. Since they sold from here, they would also sell here and they would also sell here. And that's why they're going back down to 37, give or take. Thank you, Bangani. Okay. But then, if price then made a higher high, came up here and said, oh, I am buying here, then it's bullish again. Does not have anything to do with what I think is going to happen in the market. I'm just reacting to what is really happening in the market. If then. And it took me plenty of time to get to that point. I don't know how long it will take. Maybe even took 6 years. But that's just my emotional learning. I'm not saying it's going to take 6 years for you to come to that point where everything is black and white. No emotions, nothing, not at all. I can be profitable with a lot of emotions, but that would still hinder me to make more profits. I can maybe be on 50% capacity instead of 100. Am I now on 100% capacity? No, I'm not. I have plenty of things to learn. Still playing my own brain, still tired, and I was sick as of late, and I couldn't even bring out 2 brain cells to come together. Okay? So if I can't make 2 brain cells come together and make a thought, how can I then trade? So you should not trade when you're sick, you should not trade when you're emotional, you should not trade when you're sad, you should not trade when you're too happy, you should not trade when you're so excited you can't even wait for the market to open. When should you trade? When you are like me. Well, maybe this is a boring webinar, but this is your mental state. Your mental state is, okay, cool. Now we can all see, I even had a lot of emotions. I even was like, hey, wait, what's up? Woohoo, we're making profits. That's not trading. That's maybe somebody else, but that's not me. So, we're bearish, and I think we're going down to 37. Count my words, come back to me and say, maybe you're wrong, maybe you're right, I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're heading. So then, can price do this and this and this and that? Yes, it can. Can it just that? Yes, it can. I don't know where it's going. I don't know how it will come down to 37. But based upon my experience, I think that's where it's going. It's my humble opinion. But that's also what I want you to create for yourself as well. That's why I want you to give me your plan plans, so I can help you understand the market better. Okay? That was today's preacher. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So, if we have pound CAD, for example, it's absolutely just sellers. Okay? Nothing here. Here it was trending, here was trending. Oh, double bottom. Oh. Bearish, 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 bullish. Just an opposite thing of UK oil, where oil went down here, pound CAD went up instead. So here it's bullish, bullish. I don't like that. So potentially can fall further, yeah. But technically, here it's still a bullish price. Okay, people, I see that we lost somebody in my speech there. Sorry for that, but I want you guys to succeed, and I want you guys to be happy. And I do thank you guys for everyone who has joined me today. I have some new traders coming into the group. Happy for you to see you, and you know what? We're gonna make it work. We're going to make you amazing traders, and I will do so at the best of my abilities. Peter Collins says, thank you for turning my negativity account into positive. Thank you. That should be framed upon me so I can see it every day. Please send me a framed photo of that comment. I would love that. I really appreciate it. Maybe you guys don't. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to be too negative about you guys, but I do feel that there's more people in these webinars that does benefit from what I'm telling more than they're telling me. So every time somebody does this to me, I really appreciate it. Feedback, you do. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. I think I'm done now. I think I'm ready to hit the weekend now. It's Saturday, 2nd of October. It's your IBM trader, economist, mentor. I'm going to go to my mentorship students. We're going to meet tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you want to join, please sign up with the mentorship group if you want to. If not, we're going to make it an amazing weekend. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye, and I see you on Sunday. Boom.